is the newest investment. We just traded in our 45 or so horse tractor in for this new one. It is the M5-091. It's kind of been my dream tractor growing up. Boys, I always wanted the 111, but we didn't really need that extra horsepower, so the 91 made a little bit more sense. So the tractor we had, I mean, obviously it was small. It couldn't really lift pallets of pavers or anything heavy. So this will be a little nicer since it can lift just about as much as a skid steer. We're going to be using it for loading sand trucks in the winter and maybe potentially moving some snow if it's any good at it. Some first impressions, it's pretty big. I'm not sure about the weight. It's extremely attractive. I do like the looks of it quite a bit. It has obviously def, being 91 horse, box scraper with it, essentially just for weight. So we went with these tires. I'm pretty nervous about them. They don't look like they'd be good in snow, but we'll have to see. And what I mean by good in snow is on pavement. Obviously I'm not going out and going into deep snow or anything, ever. I just need them to be good on pavement. I'm pretty sure these are going to be pretty horrible, but hopefully I'm wrong and they end up working out pretty good. The bucket on here, I'd say it looks to be about a yard. So basically the big difference between the tractor we had and this one is obviously size and power. And with that, a much bigger and better cab. Actually comes equipped with a small buddy seat. You probably want to get 2 adults in here, but it seems like 1 person and a kid could easily get in this, no problem. So it's very comfortable. It's a very big cab. It's got a nice glass top here so you can see, especially when you're loading a truck up high and you want to make sure you can actually see your bucket still. It's got a lot of cubby space. You get, you know, windshield wiper. You got obviously your forward and reverse here, neutral. It is a 12-speed, I do believe. So it's got obviously 6 low and then 6 high. And you change from your low to high right here. Parking brake here. Back PTO, throttle, also your throttle's down here. Brake here, clutch here. And of course here we have the front loader. Another big difference, and we're definitely going to have to get used to it, is this transmission here. Just kind of first thoughts, and hopefully I'm wrong by this, but it did seem absolutely horrible to load with sand into our sand trucks. It seemed extremely jerky even when it was in the lowest gear. Every time you'd let off that clutch, and even not using the clutch, just using the forward reverse. It was extremely scary. You need to press really hard down on your brake just to get it to slightly move, and if you didn't have it on the brake, it would end up hitting the truck. So that was kind of scary. I'll go and start it up real quick. So obviously I'll do a video when I'm a lot more aware of what everything in here does. Just for the time being. Definitely a lot faster as far as the front loader goes than our old tractor was. You can just about get to the top of my garage here with this. So that's not that bad. Basically the same gauge or cluster that we had before. We're supposed to be getting a better seat, an air ride seat or whatever. Obviously you got your radio, heat and AC up there. Just like our other one was, you have your front lights, rear lights, and obviously you have your regular headlights on this knob right here. One thing I am noticing really quickly with this is absolutely, I mean, I don't know what to expect, but the visibility out of here is pretty bad. I can't see like my bucket at all right now, to be completely honest. So obviously when you're in a skid steer, you can see the edge of your bucket and you can see everything going on in your bucket. That way you know if you're digging too deep, you're not digging deep enough. And then obviously when you're plowing with a Arctic pusher, you can easily tell what's going on with your pusher. But this is, if we ever do put a plow on this, it would be definitely extremely hard to see. It sits a little bit higher than our other one does too. So yeah, those are my thoughts right now. Obviously I'm not the biggest fan of it right now. Hopefully that changes. Hopefully I end up falling in love with it. And obviously if you have one or you've used one and any tips or anything that I'm missing that you want to leave down in the comments down below, go right ahead.